Hey, good morning. As I was looking this morning for what to do a video on, and I noticed this, the new Universal Jäb. All right, there are the headlines of all the articles they cover or the clips they have. But we're just going to touch on the third one. Yeah, they love that number 3, don't they? Scientists develop a universal flu V. I can't say it here, I'll have a strike and end up on my 4th channel. So let's go take a look together. All right, I know there was a lot right there, and I am going to try to cover it really quickly with you guys. So it's effective against all 20 known strains of the flu. Really? Wow. And the word could, they used, help us fight off dangerous new strains. So they're still not sure. It's a could, right? Before they develop into a pandemic, right? Okay, when you go to look at all what they have to say about the seasonal ones floating around, I'm trying to not say certain words, but let's read part of this together. It is possible that people may receive some protective benefit from the flu jabs. Oh, it's possible. Okay, I'm reading their words. Even if some circulation flu viruses are significant drifted, it is possible for other flu viruses in circulation to be well matched to the jabs. It is not possible to protect how well the jabs and the circulating strains will be matched in advance of the flu season. Oh, it is not possible, they said, in advance of the flu season. Okay, but that's the old strain, right? That's what they're talking about. And even if you go to look at the CDC on this, by the way, they have 16 to 75%. Do you know why they have it up to 75%? It's because they use the HIV jab mixed in there. It has nothing to do with the flu, but that's where they're adding the extra percentage. That's how they got it up to 75%. But hey, don't trust me, go read. And please add in thoughts, because I might forget something here. But yeah, it's effective. Yeah, sure, 50-50. You want to take that chance of whatever injuries you might get? I got to hold back from saying anything, but you guys understand all the breathing issues, all the heart issues people have had. But it's about the fear. They're putting more fear into the hearts. But go ahead with the new and improved, right? And there's always going to be a new wave, a new strain, a new pandemic. They're going to always make it sound worse than what it is. And of course, they're already saying they're developing this. 2 years, they already said just in my last video, they're fast tracking it. They want to have it ready for next year. They're going to have it. And remember Fauci? He was even laughing about this in my Universal Scoop video on my 4th channel.
You use the word universal. I think before we talk about a universal coronavirus, we want to get a universal SARS-CoV-2 virus. Let's take it one step at a time.
I know the sound wasn't that good on that, but it's on my other channel and you can read what it's saying clearly. But sure, they'll talk about the cases and ramp up the numbers, so everyone will go and get the new yearly or every 6 months, 3 to 6 months is actually when they want you to get it, the new strain, right? But one is chosen each year based on whichever strain is prevalent. But this offers little protection against any emerging new strain. Oh, they're telling you right there. They are telling you it offers little protection. Little. And the universal one, uses the same mRNA technology as the C jabs. Okay. I don't know about you if you're noticing the blue and red back there. I'm just saying. But
for a second dose, it's better to switch brands than skip that second dose.
Then you're going to see different technology with different pharmaceutical makers and developers and different dosages. So this is not something where you can say, well, I'm going to wing it and get one from another. It's not like making a lasagna. You need to stay with the...
No mix and match.
No mix and match with this one.
So you can see how they keep changing their minds, and I'll add the link for that. That's on my 5th channel. But yeah, it contains every known flu strain. Now just let that sink in for a minute. They're putting every known flu strain in that new jab. Does anyone out there consider like the danger in this? But I can't say but so much here on YouTube. Hey, I'm just asking a question here. Doctors believe the world may be in for a nasty flu season this year. Oh yeah, they're already talking about, the triple-demic or whatever it is. I mean, seriously. It's dangerous for all those that took the jabs. But for example, Australia, of course, they had the worst flu. Sure. Notice how it has the star, by the way, there. You see the blue and red on the doors as well. I'm just saying, he thinks he's the I am, the one who's behind all this science. But anyway, these jabs can help protect people. Right. Just put more fear into everyone. So then they ask, would you have the new shot? Really? All I can say is, oh, hell no. I mean, I know you guys think the exact same thing. We know who's behind all this. We know this is chemistry. This is alchemy. Right? And we know what they've been saying all along. When you're changing a nation, don't bother with the old people. Just stick a jab in them. Just go after the children. Change their minds. Because the old people, no, they're stuck in their traditions. But then I went over to the World Health Organization and saw this as well. So I'm going to put these two together. Take a look.
There's no excuse for this inequity to continue. We must remain committed, personally, politically, and financially, so that everyone can meet the challenge of COVID-19. Together, let's push for equity. Let's push for equity.
So in that video, they say this year alone, the virus has claimed over 1 million lives. Notice the symbol there, by the way. But anyway, we must remain committed personally, politically, and financially. Well, you know exactly what they're saying here. Keep it up, leaders of every nation. Just keep going, because they're all united, right? Oh, and I almost missed this part to show you guys. The world has had enough of the sea.
But the work is far from over. The world has had enough of COVID-19. But COVID-19 hasn't yet had enough of us.
Wow, can you believe the world has had enough of sea, but the sea hasn't had enough of us? Well, you know why? Because it's a yearly flu that comes around. I'm just saying, but hey, I don't know. All I can say is they're going to keep going, and we know who I'm talking about when I say they. Yeah, these groups here, and they are everywhere. They're showing you right here. Visit a Rotary Club anywhere in the world. Right? Okay, I'm just saying. And they have their wheel, and we know they have an inner circle as well. Right? We understand that. And they're together to push for equity. We understand. Now look at that symbol right there. Interesting, right? Together. It looks just like their wheel. It looks exactly the same. I'm just pointing it out. And it's also called the Wheel of Chaos. Someone shared with me, and yes, I've heard of that. Yes, it goes back to, Aleister Crowley, and you might have heard it, Order out of Chaos. That's what I've heard. Yeah, but hey, we know who he is, so I don't think I need to share anything more about him. He was in that same club, just wrote some books. And they might look all warm and cozy, but we can only imagine what they have in store for what's coming up next. All I can tell you is they're all affiliated with each other, and that's all I can tell you, and show you pictures that they're all in these same clubs all around the world. All you have to do is look, and you can understand what storm we're in and the deception that has come over so many people. And I can just say I don't trust any of them. I don't trust anyone anymore. And there's nothing new under the sun. It's the same poop year after year. Going back as far as even Alice Bailey when she wrote her books. When you're changing a nation, don't bother with the old people. They are too stuck in their old traditions. They will not change, but go for the children. Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. Remember that. Awake to righteousness and sin not, for some have not the knowledge of God. And I speak this to your shame. O death, where is the sting? O grave, where is the victory? The sting of death is sin, and the power of sin is the law. But thanks be to God, which giveth us the victory through our Lord Jesus Christ. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of God, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. I just had to share that. I'll add all the links. They're on my 4th and 5th. If I get a strike, you know that's where I'm going to be. And I also have some deleted plus more in BitChute. God bless you guys. Take care. Just had to share that. Until next time.
Each country is facing a different situation with different challenges. But the pandemic is not over. But the pandemic is not over.